Of Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't have something of my big home. Bees are buzzing in the trees, making something just for me. When you look at that and pick some pants and make a pants and don't drop pants now, maybe you'll find a clue. The bare necessities of life ain't coming to you, cause the 1% ain't coming to you. Ding, 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 ding. Look for the bare necessities, the bare about short. No, you gotta get more worries and strife, because those human necessities that keeps nobody at ease, and just the bare necessities you don't get. All right, I'm sorry. When you pick a raw paw and a bunch of people die because they eat sugar, and you got a big pharma industry, don't go for their solution. You stop eating sugar and tell other people to read cholesterol myth. Read big paw. I'm gonna change the name to the Cookievirus, because not the Cookievirus no more. Bare necessities of life ain't coming to you. Ain't coming to you. All right, I'm done. I know you can turn your volume up. Okay, turn your volume up, people. Turn the volume up. I'm done. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Good morning. Yes, I am silly. That is what I do. I'm sorry. I'm a father. I don't have a choice. I had these little bastards. They grow. That's the problem, is they grow up, but you never get out of that silliness. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Oh, do we got stuff to talk about today? A lot of things done happen on the alligator monkey cuckoo farm. Oh yes. Oh goodness gracious. Who gave me this little nugget? Oh dang it! I got to post something. What is this? When the 0.01% societies toss you lemons, yeah, you can either hunker down in fear or you can get up, get yourself a catcher's mitt, some ice, a blender, and make some lemon lemonade to help people. Yes, absolutely, but don't put no sugar in it. Don't put any sugar in. I'm gonna post that. Come on, everybody, how y'all doing? I gotta show it to you because y'all ain't all on Facebook. So you're not fighting Facebook. Facebook. That's my post right there. That's my post. Yeah, get thrown off. When the 1% unsociety toss you lemons, you can either hunker down in fear or you can get catcher's mitt, some ice, a blender, and you can make some damn lemonade. Or you can sit in the house and cry and be scared and scare other people. But that fits with today, though. That fits with today. Did y'all, oh my Lord have mercy. Did y'all see Dr. Cowan, his last video? If you did not watch Dr. Cowan, let me know. I'm gonna go make a smoothie and you watch it and then I come back. I don't post this stuff. Oh, I didn't even post it, did I? Nope, I didn't post it. Good morning. Let me greet everybody. So I'm gonna warn you though. I'm gonna warn you. Two things we got to talk about. We got to talk about the new information and find about the Cookievirus because we know it's related to sugar and comorbidities that make big dollars on that. We need to go after them and stop going after your neighbors. It's number one. Big discovery. The UK. I love the UK. Oh my God, do I love the UK. I love working with people in the UK. When I worked in the pharmaceutical industry, I just love how they just some ornery slaves. But I don't even care. They sit there and talk about master. I remember I went over there. I told the story before. But I went over there and just how they deal with their masters and managers and supervisors. Like, I said, I ain't coming to work today. Damn it, I'm sick. I said, the TPS reports ain't done. I was just over there. I was like a runaway slave from America. I was looking at the people in the UK because, most pharmaceutical companies are based in the UK, I think. And I was over there just like, wow, y'all talking to master like that? Don't you want to retire? Don't you got some wife at home and mortgages to pay and car payments? You want to talk a master like that? Yes, we are slaves, people. And I went over there and I went to another plantation. I went to the UK plantation. I was like, these people are nuts. Boy, they just talk to master any old kind of way. Where my slave at? Don't give me. That's why I keep this right. I keep it just in case I went over to the UK and I got over there, got off the airplane. The big bird with the wings flying, not the real UFO, but the big one got over there and they was just talking. And it was crazy too. I'm serious. I'm be serious for a minute. It was crazy. I remember, what is that woman's name? Her name was, I remember I worked with her. She was in the UK and she was little too. She's like this little joker, like this little lady, like she got to jump to get up on the counter to get some lemonade or something. She over there just talking down to her master. I was like, my God, y'all gonna lose your jobs. And they never lost their jobs. Anyway, good morning, everybody. They had health care and benefits and love, freedom and democracy. They didn't have none of that, but they had more of it. What the hell, Bofon, is wrong with? Oh, my Lord, have mercy. I'm not even gonna talk about you. So I'm done with you. I'm so done. You know what? You getting blocked today. This man is nuts. All right, so we do got to talk about aliens. That's the other thing we got to talk about. I'm sorry if you think that you're the onlyest thing in the galaxy universe, you can figure things out and you smart all by your damn self, the narcissistic, sociopathic, how the education system made you, indoctrination system, you're gonna leave on that part. You need to leave on that part because we got to talk about this. They finally said something important. Good morning. I think Mike sent this thing to me. Anyway, good morning, surprise, face sarcasm. Good morning, Sister Pat. I'm going to greet everybody when we get started. Hey, y'all, grumpy day today, so don't challenge me. Oh, Christine, you don't need to be grumpy today. The bare necessities of life that the 1% deny from you ain't coming to you. I'm a silly dude. I am a silly dude until I'm upset. Then I'm not a silly dude. I am a silly dude until I'm upset. You wouldn't like me when I'm upset. Bruce Banner. This is what I try to tell people. Like, you know what? Love everybody. Love and light. But don't ever get it twisted. I'm a parent. When I'm not acting this way, I will cut you, gut you, eat your toes, and toss you out the damn window. I almost kill a doctor. After that, my family knew. When they was killing my father, don't get it twisted. I'm a silly dude because I got kids, and you got to be silly because you're like, you know what, you're gonna grow up and get a job on a slave plantation. You're gonna hate life. You're gonna be like Christine later, have bad grumpy days. Things ain't going right. Matriarch and patriarchal world, just no freedom, no oxygen, no life. People scared of the damn air and stuff. I need to be happy. These kids need to be happy. So I like making happy stuff with kids. I did the best I could. I'm not sure I got it right, but I'm a silly dude. They grew up. I'm still silly, and that's when the kids they start distancing from. They start social distancing from parents like around 12. Just like, yeah, I don't watch Jungle Book no more, Dad. That's not a thing. Yeah, you can't be stupid with my friends. I got trying to get some, and I'm not going. So, the other thing about my kids, I was thinking about this morning. Why won't I play Cookievirus with y'all? I won't play Cookievirus. I'm not gonna get down on the carpet and sit down and play with y'all no more. I can't. Number because some great information just came out revealing to you that nature knew what it was talking about when it first began, and they 1% wanted to play Cookievirus with you. Well, it's Cookievirus now. It used to be Cuckoo. Still Cuckoo Planet. I don't lie to my kids. That's my problem. That's the biggest. Kids are the biggest problem on the planet. So if you're upset with me because I won't play Cookievirus with you, you just blame my kids. That's never. I'm not gonna lie to them. I'm not gonna lie with other people lying to them. I'm not gonna lie with government lying to them. Damn sure ain't gonna lie with big pharmaceutical industry lying to them. I'm not gonna do it. I tell them the truth exactly how I see it. It's my goal to make them upgrades of me. So one day they can take the throne and shove me in a grave or something or put me out on that boat like the Vikings do. Put some gasoline on the boat and shoot the arrows. You know, that's what you're supposed to do. So no, I won't lie to my kids. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. News, journalists, politicians. I don't lie to my kids. Which, by the way, the electoral thing is happening today. In case anybody cares about that, I honestly don't. I love y'all to death. Thank you for sending it to me. But the electoral in Pennsylvania, something happening. Colonizer Trump, colonizer Biden, get together, take our freedom, and y'all want to keep consenting to these people. And which actually leads me back to aliens. All right, anyway, I'm greeting everybody. Good morning, Beaufort. It's becoming tradition for me to stop sing. Wait a minute, to me to sing along. Thank you for the link. You got to sing, Riley. Riley is another singer, and she don't hit no keys just like me. She just the key is B, and you fighting with like D minus. But I love you anyway, sister. Keep singing. Don't ever stop. Say, live your own reality. Live. Dance in the shower, just don't fall. Sing, dance in the shower, live your own reality. Life gets difficult. They keep the bare necessities from the humans. They make us into crocodiles, and that's why the aliens ain't coming. And Israel told you, ooh, do we need to talk about aliens today? They talk, and Trump knows. Trump knows, and Paul Hellyer done told you, and the Brazilian prime minister, everybody told you. The ancients told you, the ancient Indians, and the Ayurvedic, and the stuff I'm gonna make up, and the Mahabharata with Jesus, and the Watchers, and the book, and the Bible, and the Sumerian tablets, and all. They didn't told you a long time. They just watching. They just watching. They're not coming. They ain't coming. No, I ain't coming. Because it's the same reason you won't go to the Nile, and get out the boat. And you'll get on the safari boat and you'll go down to the Nile like, oh, kids, look at the crocodiles. Throw some chicken out there. That's my favorite place in Florida, Gatorland. I go down there and watch the gators, and you collect, because it's a pathway, and you can walk through a fake swamp and look at real alligators. There's a whole bunch of them like this, and crocodiles and stuff. You don't get off the path. Aliens ain't getting off that damn path. Like, nope. They have not evolved any damn sense at all. They still got a thing called government. And to me, government, like this idea that you're going to give your energy up to something else and let it rule you. You're going to give your energy up to something that don't even know how to manage its own energy to manage your energy. And you're going to keep consenting and voting to this nonsense. Hell no, aliens ain't getting out the boat, because government in this model is Gustavo. Y'all remember Gustavo? That's that big Nile crocodile they can't catch. It's like 25, 30, 100 feet, something like that. Big old crocodile eating entire villages, little Africans and stuff. Yeah, nah, the aliens, they just sit back like, nope. They still believe in giving up their spirit and consciousness to let other things control them. That them damn things can't even control their damn self. Anyway, good morning. Pat Houses, more like a blank stare and a weird smile. Ain't no wrong with blank stares and weird smiles. Good morning, Rebecca. Happy Tuesday. Is it today? Today ain't Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Christine. Tony, today is Wednesday. You messing me up? Is it? Nah, today's Wednesday. That's how you know a man is living a good life. When they don't know what time it is, what day it is, what holiday it is. That's how you know somebody got to act together. Like, yeah, I don't do slavery. That's why watches were invented. That's why they created calendars, because they need you to carry boulders to go make temples and statues, but not pyramids. I think we got help with that. Anyway, good morning, lazy elephant Negroes. Yeah, everybody. No, there's no Negroes on this planet. You understand what Todd is saying? Sometimes people get upset when they say stuff like that. Todd, let me explain to you what Todd is saying. What Todd is saying is you're not one. Just because somebody just says, you know what, this is what you are because you look like this. We got you from here. You came from there, whatever. That's not you. You are a god. You are a goddess. If you continue to take on, because you know how like words, Todd, has energy, right? Vibrationals, and they create the word. It has a negative connotation, and everybody adopts that negative connotation, that vibration, handed down through cellular DNA and cellular memory, and whatever, all this other stuff I don't understand. And it's like, and you want to keep it going. Why would you want to keep that going? You're black, you're white, you're Irish. You ain't none of that. If you want to talk about close to what we are from a genotyping perspective, Irish doesn't even exist. Like I said before, somebody showed up on the boat and said, hey, everybody's Irish. And you had about a couple thousand tribes. Like, what is Irish? You dumb MF. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Hey, Ivana, good morning. How you doing? We're going to talk aliens today. I can't help but to barely dance to that music. Yeah, go on and get it. But you know what song? Oh, good Lord, song. Is that what you look like? Is that you? Is that Avatar? You go, for real? You need to come on camera. We're going, you know, I could send you an invite. Get out there. The bare necessities of life. If that's you right there, I need the ching-a-ling, ding, 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 ding. Is, you know, never mind. Because it's going to be ching-a-ling, ding, ding, ding-a-ling, stuff like that. Anyway, good morning. Wednesday. Happy Grumpy Wednesday. That's okay, Christine. We're gonna build a world ain't nobody gonna be grumpy in the future. I'm convinced this stuff is going in a good direction, people. Equals blank smile with a weird stare. Oh, okay. All right, Tony. Good morning, Rebecca. G joined that. Let me see. G, you really need to some better costumes. Tony, one day I might actually call Ty, be like, Ty, hook me up. Tony, I'm gonna tell you, be honest with you. One day I'm not gonna call Ty. Say Ty, no, that I can't do costumes. This is enough. Is this not a costume, people? Is this not an avatar? Is this not all of this? The clothes I'm wearing, everything. This my whole personality. What they gave me, the 0.01% from birth, from that unsociety, colonization, destruction, destroying everybody's culture, the consciousness, and creating us, making us crocodiles. This whole thing is an avatar. I got a costume. This costume is bad enough, Tony. I don't want another one. Good morning, Matthew. Grand Rise. Good morning. Yes. Love and light. Cuss Church in the house. Tony Smith. Take off the damn man. Big turn on the soul catching. Collider in Switzerland. What? Who's? Whoa. Hey. Excuse me. Is that that thing where they got that demon in front of it dancing with all the arms and stuff? She actually kind of sexy to don't get me twisted. Got like 8 arms or something. Yeah, she show up. Yeah, you might find it might be a whole race of people, little kids running around like, what the hell? Well, these little kids with 8 legs and arms coming. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Anybody worship Shiva? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Don't be upset with me. Hell no. I know you got that many arms. No, I'd be scared of that. That's pineapples before it starts. Pineapples. If you understand pineapples, that's before it even started. Nope. All right, let me see. Yeah, but we all gonna die, Riley. If you didn't see the mist, that's what that thing is about. Opening realms to other dimensions. And you know what? And half of getting a clue here is if you got people that's denying the bare necessities of life from you and keep everybody dividing, conflict, and starving and dying, working on if you got people who think that war is an essential business to keep running while everybody's supposedly dying and food for their citizens is not essential business, and they shut down the farms and people start dying. Yeah, you don't want to trust them with a multi-dimensional mass. What is that thing called? The collider thing with the opening portals and dimensions and clashing atoms and stuff. I don't even know if any of that's true. You don't want to trust them with a rock. All right, you don't want to. If you have world's governments, if you live in a place, and this is my United States Incorporated, which is not my government. But they kept the war going the whole damn time. Bullets, bombs, gas, JP4, sending people out to go fight and blow up and steal stuff. That's essential business. Killing people is essential business. But saving lives of our citizens isn't. Right? Food for them is not. Say, oh, no, it's not. And then you got this jiving Bowden dude who says, yeah, and you ain't going to get no damn food till we inject you. Which is great. I need to get to that. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Grand Rising. Grand Rising, love and light, good morals. Grand Rising, man. Yep. Boop, straight up farted. Okay, this is good. Don't do that too much. Got viruses and exosomes in there. Good morning, man. Good morning, son. All right, love slave. Yeah, boop. All right, jump. Yeah, there you go. I see, this is the problem with Tony. Tony is a belligerent slave. He don't get 2 damns. See, this is the energy you need to just take in. Take in that energy and manifest that everywhere you go. And we wouldn't have these problems. But people don't want to manifest that energy. When the 1% throws them lemonades out there, they start ducking and hiding. You get that scenario? When the 1% throws you lemons and alien ships and viruses and blue beams and getting sugar and glyphosate, don't catch it and be like, ooh, don't hide, don't hide from it. Put your head up. Like, damn it, is that really a problem? Them lemons, she gonna throw lemons at me. Lemons ain't a problem. Lemons in ice and water is delicious. Add a little rum, you might get you some. Oh, hell no, I'm not scared of no damn lemons. When life tosses you lemons, 1%, look at that joke and say, is that really a problem? Or am I the problem? Am I eating too many apple pies at night? Am I eating too many Twinkies? Do I have any clotting issues that can be worsened by nature? Yeah, then maybe I need to change my diet. Come on, everybody. Am I responsible for making you feel like a Negro? Is anybody a Negro out there? I don't think it's too many. They don't come around here, Todd. There might be a few out there. They don't come around here. Black people don't come around here. I don't even think it's white people around here, to be honest with you. I don't think they come around because it's like, no, everybody wants to like be with like-minded slaves. This is why I'm by myself, because I ain't nobody. So I'm not with none of y'all. None y'all. We're Americans. Let's fight together. I am not a colonizer's product nor commodity. I'm sorry. I'm not. We're Christians. Let's get together. Did you actually read the Bible and realize that all of that stuff came from earlier texts? Are you understanding what's going on here? You know that most things in the Bible is aliens. All right. It's not. There is a God. But, because I was looking at that this morning. The Book of the Watchers. I'm always watching something because the aliens is watching us and we like vicious crocodiles with monkey penises running around the planet doing dumb stuff, making more of us, and we ain't even figured out consciousness yet. Be eating our children and destroying things and lying to them with governments and big pharmaceutical industries instead of telling them the truth. And that's a form of cannibalism. They just watch. I was watching the Book of the Watchers this morning, and did you know in the Sumerian tablets they found an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth? My goodness, so now I'm not, and I can't get down with everybody's reality. But God is real. Why is God real? Because my daddy said so. I don't know your daddy. Well, my mommy said too. Well, I don't even know your mommy. I'm convinced they're probably stupid as I am at the age of 29. So, yeah, and I think God is real. I just don't think it is what we are. So I think if you line it with ignorant people, if you line it with crazy people, it's not going to make you sane. You line it with ignorant people, it's not going to make you wise. So I don't line it with nobody. You might say, all right, I ready to get to it. Let's get down. Dang, it's a whole bunch of comments this morning. I saw one from YouTube. Got stopped there. Yo, G, hope you're well. Lola Mar loves you. I'm doing great, Lola. I'm enjoying this. I'm trying to figure out what kind of lemonade I'm gonna make. That's all. I'm watching cannabis fall and hemp fall and governments fall. I met more nurses yesterday, Lola Mar. I was like, yep, we ain't doing it. Nope, ain't doing it. And these are the ones that get their regular flu shots. They're like, yeah, but I ain't doing that one. I quit. I will go do landscaping. I'm not going to do it. This is why I know great things are about to happen. Because when the medical professionals stand up and profess real healing medicine, man, we got something going on there. I met a nurse yesterday believing in holistic medicine. Oh, man, it's a great time. The 1% going to fall everywhere. Everywhere. They just going to come just raining down like people hiding still in their house in the face diapers. Like, what the hell is that? Dum, 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 dum. Hitting stuff on the roof. Dum, dum. Chemical industry, oligarchy. 1%. Is that the Rothschilds and Rockefellers? People don't know what's going on. Ooh, all right, let's get to it. Did y'all watch the doctor? Did y'all Oh my God, is this cuckoo? This is so cuckoo. Did y'all watch the doctor? Anyone watch Dr. Cowan? Y'all gonna wait for me to say it. All right, I probably can't show it. Or maybe I can. Let's start there. Then we're going to go to aliens and let y'all leave. Y'all think y'all alone in the universe. Y'all ain't the intelligent thing. Y'all could leave because Israel and release something. Somebody sent that to me. If you do not follow Dr. Cowan and you think you know something about cuckoo, you need to follow Dr. Cowan. Hold on. Right there. Click this right here. Bring this brother over right here. Because they find this, and this is why I was talking about the UK. Oh man, do I love the UK. Y'all just belligerent bastards. Goodness gracious, do I want to be in the UK? And y'all got that sexy accent too. Y'all got some weird words, but I appreciate the UK accent. Man, y'all some belligerent slaves. Please continue to be belligerent. The Americans ain't figured a damn thing out yet. Hang on, click that, share the audio. This is Dr. Cowan. Let me think about it. I'm not sure that I can show this to you. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to post the link, and I'm going to tell you what I saw. I'm going to put it in layman's term because, unfortunately, boom, right there. And, oh, you know what I can do? I can go to the link. The offguardian.org. We're going to go to the link. That's what we're going to do. Let's go to the link. We're going to go to church. Is the link showing? Oh, the link isn't showing. Okay, wait. What the hell is that, Riley? Texas has some big balls. No, they don't. That's a lie. First, no, stop. Just stop, Riley. Don't be lying. Some people in Texas got big cojones. Most people in Texas, because people migrating there like crazy, because that's what people thought. They were going there like, yeah, Texas gonna stand up. No, they're not. Texas got a whole bunch of people scared of the cuckoo. No, they do not. They got little cojones. Look. All right, so no, don't be lying on here, Riley. That's fake news. No, they're not. They scared like everybody else, hiding in the house, walking around with face diapers on. No, I gotta show you this. Okay, so that's him right there. Watch that. Did I post a link? I posted a link. You can watch it separately. I need to stop that. And there we go. Hang on. We're going to get the software right. And I need to share this over here, the actual article. I'm getting better. You can't fraud me on that. Cuckoo 19, cuckoo 19. Y'all see this right here? Y'all see all of this stuff in here? See that stuff that looks scary? Like, it's scary. It's ugly. It's not. It look like snap. Oh my God, it's scary. You know what all that is? I bet you would think that if you watching the news, you think that's a cuckoo virus, isn't it? Like, that's the cuckoo virus. They took a picture. Number one, nobody isolated it yet. Nobody took a picture of it. And the brother's name was Ilian Liam Davis, whatever. This is the article right here. Oh, let me post the article link. I'll post the article link. He actually was a belligerent UK bastard serf that decided, you know what? I don't like slavery and I'm sick of y'all. So I'm going to tell people the truth. So first of all, you're not actually looking at a virus. You're looking at an extracellular particle called an exosome. You're not actually looking at the virus. So they're lying to you. Fake news. Oligarchy doesn't tell you nothing true. They don't tell you kids nothing true. They don't tell you nothing true. Why? Because they need to keep the bare necessities of life from you. And one of those things is the truth. All right. So that's an exosome. And the thing about exosome theory, which is interesting to me, and nobody answered the question yet. Maybe somebody knows. I have a lot of lab techs here. I work in Big Pharma. They around here. They just don't want to say it. They have mortgages to pay. Exosomes come from every cell. That's why it's called an extracellular particle, because your cells release them. You have cells on your eyebrows, you have cells on your forehead, your ears, then you're going to need a bigger mask. You're going to need a bigger boat. You're going to need a level 3 positive pressure suit, which reminds me, where is, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm done with the cuckoo virus, y'all. I'm so done with this. Hang on. Where's my level 3 positive pressure guy? We're going to get rid of him. I'm done. Urkel, we're going to keep him. He ain't going nowhere. Because Urkel tell you the truth. Oh, y'all probably can't even see. These are my little guys on my screen. Hold on. Urkel going to stay here. There you go. There you go. Positive pressure, man. There you go. That's what OSHA says that you need. You working with cuckoo viruses or anything that's their size. Urkel going to stick around because, yes, we did that. Yes, we did. We did all of that. We still crocodiles. We voting for the 1% government, corporations, and oligarchy, keeping everybody starving and dying while y'all are playing politics, worrying about some damn, what is that thing called? Electoral college. Yeah, y'all electoral. Listen, yeah, we're going to get to that in a minute. All right, I'm getting rid of him. I am a fit church. We're going to say, everybody say, bye. Bye, level 3 positive pressure suit, man. Safe from the cuckoo virus. Bye. Let's just pretend that he read the cholesterol myth. He no longer has cholesterol issues, and we are done with that. I am so done with cuckoo virus. Not doing it no more. Mostly because of this article. So the other thing in this article, what it said, and let's make Urkel a little smaller, like he back there getting freaky. I don't swing that way. Nah, I'm sorry. I ain't got nothing against people swing that way. Love you to death. Hope you swing that way a whole lot. I don't swing that way. So we got to get rid of it. This is not Brokeback Mountain. So the important things in this article that you will find if you actually read it, and I did not. I got the portions I needed. So one, They're not showing you a virus on television. They're showing you exosomes. Every skin releases those. You are putting people in harm's way if you are telling them face diapers work and you send them out in public. They have not isolated this thing. And the other thing is this man's, where's his name? Hold on. I know I'm gonna get his name wrong. His name is Ian Davis. He is a belligerent slave that don't like your colonizing 1% world. Where's his name at? You know what he did? You know what he did to people? Let me show you what he did. He went and I'm gonna leave it right there. Ian Davis, I believe is his name. Off Guardian is the article, and I believe I did post a link. I'm sure I did. If not, I'll post it one more time. This is what you need to read and share with your friends, but do not share it on social media. Big tech on tech. He's belligerent. So apparently they've been talking about this thing called some testing, and they've been testing people to see if they ain't got something. You got the fragments, cases going up, run the cases. Oh my God, cases. So you know what he did? He found the database. I guess it's called the FLASH database, where they put all the genes for all the species on the planet that they know to exist, that they've sequenced. So in case somebody ever decides to lie to people one day and pretend that one gene come from something that's unknown, that's actually known to come from, then they would know. So he took the one that's called the I think it's called the spike protein. It's got spike clotine or something. I can't see the actual name, protein. And he put it in and say, do we know what this is? They saying this is something new. That one and the other one. And he ran the genes. And guess what happened? Guess what happened on Monkey Planet? It came back something like 90% human. And the other was some sort of a micro animal, particle, animal, bacteria thingy, something in nature. Whole point is not nothing new. So they testing people for human DNA and a microbe. It was 100% match on the microbe, and it was like 90-some% match on the human genome. So it's like, yeah, you might want to read this article. He's such a belligerent slave. So you mean to tell me you testing to find out if people got some microbes and if they're human? Yeah, you might get some false positives, and it don't even work. That's the crazy part. It's not even that they tested if you got human DNA and if you got some microbes in it. They actually tested. The test don't even work. The PCR guy said, yeah, it's not going to be a true test if you got human DNA or not. It's not really truly going to be a test if you got that microbe that's in the FLASH database that all the genomes on the planet are in. Yeah. Done. See you. Bye. Done with cuckoo. Bye, cuckoo. Everybody say bye-bye, cuckoo. You cuckoo. Listen, if you follow crazy people, it's not going to make it seem sane. So I'm done with that. Now, I need to go to the aliens. I'm sick of this. I'm done. All right. No, I guess I got to do comments first, then we'll go to it. And if you want somebody, not me, to break it down for you, scientific mind, I listen to doctor. This guy's not a doctor. He just plays a brown hippie on social media. All right. Well, go to Dr. Cowan. His last video walks you through the details of it. All right, these people are playing with you. They murdered millions of people, and they need to be held accountable. All right, that's where the jokes stop. I laugh and joke, try to have a good time and fun on Alligator Planet, where you take little babies and you make them into little vicious creatures in kindergarten. You go out there and get some grades and fight to get grades from other poor children that don't got the privilege to get a job so you can steal and put other people further in debt so you can make money, buy a house and get married. Yeah, you make them into vicious alligators. Is that a lot of people die that don't have to. All right, so I appreciate you sharing that link in those videos best you can on social media. You need to save lives. You got to save lives. The only way we save lives, people, is telling the truth, not letting the 1% keep spewing their bullshit. And it's not their fault, right? We supported this oligarchy. We did this, okay? We refused to read law and realize that we don't have a government. It is oligarchy's job to make money. It is not their job to tell you the truth. It is their job to make money, and they're making the money because we think they're telling the truth and they're not, all right? So I love the UK. I'm in the UK. And so many don't know what's going on. They don't, Joe. They do. I know. I would bet that most people in the UK don't know what's going on because the TV is powerful. It is powerful. So, yeah, I get most people have no idea. But the thing is, you have more people who are doing important things than what we're doing. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I do want to, no, I can't show that. I want to jump over to the next important story. What's important to me? Roosevelt knew long time ago. Roosevelt. Y'all remember the Foo Fighters? Well, before we get into it, hold on. Wait. All hell, you're new. All the rest of them new. They make things hard on your earth, and things ain't got to be this hard. Ain't got to be this hard. But Roosevelt possession. Here we go. Whoa. Stop. That's zero water. No, we're not doing zero water. Water is free. Nobody needs to sell no water. It makes no sense to me. Why would anybody sell water on a free planet? Here we go. So yeah, I don't think most people in the UK get it, but enough people get it. A lot more than get it. There's get it there and get it here. We need to get it and stop getting got. Here we go. There's no such thing as zero
Here's
water.
an easy way to get the purest tasting water.
Don't do that.
Zero Water's premium 5-stage filter removes virtually all dissolved solids.
Done. See you. Bye.
December 13th, 1944. Commander of Allied forces in Europe, Dwight Eisenhower, nearly a decade before he's elected president, issues a press release acknowledging that unidentified objects are interacting with Allied planes called Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters is the name given to strange balls of light that were seen by pilots during the Second World War. Now, if you actually drill down into some of the detailed reports, you see very clearly that some pilots were talking about structured craft. There were sightings from US and UK pilots. So, of course, the thinking was at first this was some sort of Axis secret weapon. Maybe the Nazis or the Japanese had developed something.
Some of these lights would get close enough that they actually seemed to cause engine malfunctions and disturbances until they would move away and often just shoot up into the sky. So the question is, what were these things? To this day, there's not a really clear explanation as to what they were.
With the first sightings of the Foo Fighters, the British, the Americans, they all thought it would be enemy technology. And that scared them because they couldn't outmaneuver these, nor did they have any defense and couldn't shoot them down.
General Eisenhower's office, the Supreme Headquarters, issued a statement that was published in the New York Times stating that the so-called Foo Fighters have created a great deal of concern. It is possibly a new German weapon. At this point, we don't know, but we are taking it seriously and we're looking into it.
Now, with Eisenhower and the press release that mentioned that the Foo Fighters remained unexplained, that is arguably saying whatever we're dealing with here, it's real. Now, of course, unexplained doesn't automatically mean it must be extraterrestrial, but nonetheless, it's a fascinating admission.
It seems obvious that Roosevelt would be aware of some of these UFO issues. They would be potentially important if they were enemy weapons. The question is, what did he think about it?
UFO investigators believe the president's thinking is made clear in yet another astonishing memo, never before seen on national television, that he wrote just 2 days after the Battle of LA. It speaks about atomic secrets learned from study of celestial devices and material in possession of the Army that may be of great significance toward the development of a super weapon of war.
The phrase that Roosevelt used in that memo where he describes the necessity or the value in creating a super weapon of war. Of course, we were developing the atomic bomb at that very time. When we're talking about material possession by the Army, we're talking about possession of non-human technology.
Did President Roosevelt keep the truth about UFO encounters from the American people in the name of national security? Researchers say yes, and point to perhaps the most important evidence yet uncovered. A classified memo written by Roosevelt in February 1944, 2 years after the LA events, a previously unknown committee on non-terrestrial science and technology, in which he agrees that non-terrestrial know-how in atomic energy must be used in perfecting super weapons of war to effect the complete defeat of Germany and Japan. Roosevelt also wrote that we should take every advantage of such wonders that have come to us. And he acknowledges the reality that our planet is not the only one harboring intelligent life in the universe.
Is that memo true? I have no idea, and I don't even care. Let me tell you why. Because isn't this what the Pentagon had just said earlier this year, where everybody was looking that way, and the UFOs are real, and we got some fragments and fell from space, and didn't they say that earlier this year? They said it before. So I don't care if it's true, and this is what I'm thinking, Bernie. Yes, absolutely. We on lockdown. We on lockdown. Let me tell you why. Let me show you why. Did y'all read this? Y'all got crazy friends like I do. I got to show you this. Hold on. Now I'm not gonna play the rest of that. I'll post a link. You can watch all of it if you want to watch all of it. You know, if you still think you're the only game in town, you need to catch the hell up. You are not the only game in town. It's right there. There you go the link. You can watch the rest of it. I need to show you what my friend sent this morning. I think that other things are coming. I don't think they're done. I think once this cuckoo, the cookie virus blows up in their face, they got it. They got something else planned. They got something else coming. Y'all don't know what Operation Bluebeam is. You need to catch up. Where is Michael at? Damn it. Mike sent me this morning. Mike Anthony Howe. Let's go over here and click. Did y'all see this right here? This when people find important stuff, I always appreciate them sending it to you. Why is this important? Because the bare necessities of life are kept from you. That's why I was singing that song. They keep the bare necessities of life from you because we actually are on a lockdown. Let me show you this. Hold on. Stop screen, add a new screen. And let me find the boom. There you go. Now everything you read, take it with a grain of salt. Don't trust anything on NBC. Don't trust anything on Facebook.c. Don't trust anything anywhere. Look at everything that's posted and understand it's being posted for a reason. There's a reason behind everything. Here goes the link right here. Here's the title. I didn't even read it yet. I don't even know what's in it. I just I saw the heading and I knew it was important. And it said, here you go. This is actually on NBC News. Former Israeli space security chief says extraterrestrial exists and Trump knows about it. All right. So he's not trying to make America great again. There you go. Got that. Solved that. People try to make America great don't lie to you. All right. Either because he can't tell you the truth or it is not within his power to tell you what is really going on. The Galactic Federation has been waiting for humans to reach a stage where we will understand what space and spaceships are. Haim Ashad said. Anyone else ever say anything about aliens are coming to save you? They're crazy as hell. We are not going in the Nile to save Nile crocodiles. We're not going to save the silverbacks. They will kill and eat us. Aliens, until we discover some consciousness and get past this government, violence, war, ignorance, cuckoo viruses, and all, until we get past that and discover some damn consciousness, them things ain't coming down here because we ain't going up there. Well, we can't get up there. They won't share the Foo Fighters with us. And two, they're not coming down here because we don't do it. Nobody gets out the car in the safari. Everybody who got out the car in the safari when the lions was around, they all in the lion right now. They in nitrates. And they doodle them out. Aliens ain't coming to save. So let me read this. I like this because this is telling the truth. And it could all be a lie, but it's telling the truth about one thing. We have to discover consciousness. We got to become better at what we do. We got to become better at being human. By Adele. Oh, there's a video. Maybe I don't have to read it. A former Israeli space security chief has sent eyebrows shooting heavenward, and nobody's eyebrows should shoot heavenward on this information. He is only the third or fourth prime minister have told us that. He is only the next whistleblower in thousands of whistleblowers have told you that you are not the only game in town. Grow the F up. All right. Eyebrows shoot heavenward by saying that Earthlings have been in contact with extraterrestrials from a galactic federation. The unidentified flying objects asked not to be published, that they are here. Humanity is not ready. Haim Eshad, former head of the Israeli Defense Military Space Force Dictatorate, told Israel Yayat and Nandersnot newspaper. The interview in Hebrew ran on Friday and gained traction after parts were published in English by the Jerusalem Post on Tuesday. I represent Professor and retired General Eshad said that the aliens were equally curious about humanity, and we're seeking to understand the fabric of the universe. Now, see, that makes sense to me. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'll talk through this, because they're evolving like we are, right? They're not gods. They don't want to invade us. They've never invaded us. You know, there are wars in orbit, right? Like you've seen, what was it? The Nuremberg, was it Nuremberg, Germany, 19 or 1544, 7, I forget when it was. When the ships was in space, they was shooting the triangle ones and the circular ones and the tube ones. They had that big war. It was in the newspaper. Everybody talked about it. Okay, and they went away. They're not interested in us. They're just watching us. We might be science experiments. They like to stick things in the booty holes and get people pregnant and stuff. Take some people or something, bring them back, you know, drop them naked in the forest. But they're not. They're like us. Once again, they're just like us. What do we do to alligators? We go grab them out the jungle. After we have on protective gear, we take them, put them on the boat, put things in their anuses, tag them with some stuff, and throw them back in the Nile River. But most of us don't go there. Alien Anna Joplins do not come to here. Just how Anna Joplin ain't gonna get out the damn boat in Nile River. All right. So I like the fact that, see, they're trying to understand God. They're trying to understand the secrets of the universe, and they don't want us getting in the way, going up there with war and dumb stuff and viruses, knowing there's exosomes. All right, Mars attacks. Ain't nobody gonna attack. I don't think there's no reason for them to attack, you know, Pat Hauser, because you know that's a fake attack. That is Project Bluebeam. Nobody's attacking because ain't nothing here they got to attack for. Anything aliens want, they take it. Just how we do it in the Nile. If there's anything that we need in the Nile, Delta, whatever, we take the military, some ships, just take what we need and get the hell out of Dodge. So ain't nobody coming to attack. You ain't got nothing that they need. And that more than anything should terrify people, right? Not the fact that aliens exist, the fact that they're not interested in you. They have no interest in your species. They have no interest in your government. They have no interest in your healthcare. They have no interest in anything that you figured out for the past, who knows how many thousands of years on your planet. You are completely insignificant because you have not gotten outside the tribal ways that the lacking bare necessities have done. For the record, Ian Davis's article isn't announcing the existence of SARS-CoV-2. Or that it hasn't been isolated. He asserts that it has. Well, that might be even worse. He's attacking the ability to test it as a reliable means of clinical diagnosis. And the inventors of the PCR test have already said that you can't use it for diagnosis, that this is all ramped up. But the most damning part is the fact that the fragments aren't of some mysterious virus. So I get what you're saying. Absolutely get what you're saying. So it's not that cuckoo, ain't no cuckoo out there. It's not that there ain't the real cuckoo that's hurting people. It's just that most of the people get hurt because the 0.01% is poisoning everybody, and they're pretending like they know where it's at, how much of it is, and they're going to give people an injection that gives them antibodies for a microbe and human genes, and then send them back out in public with cardiovascular disease and clotting issues. That's going to get a lot of people killed if this thing that they say is out there is actually out there. And that's what I'm saying, that they don't care about us, right? They will lie to their blue in the face to sell products. All right, soon Star Wars. Yeah, maybe, Christine, but we had to evolve first. We won't be here to see it. We have to evolve. We got to find consciousness and love of ourselves, our children, our ecosystem, our viruses and exosomes, and live in sync with all of that. We got to ascend first before they let us ascend. Otherwise, I think they're just going to send another asteroid, destroy the planet by flood, and that's going to be the end of it. They must have known I'd be ready at a very young age. Maybe. I'm ready now. The aliens come around, I'm ready to go, but I know they ain't going to take me. They're not taking me because of the people around me. Like, nope, he's from Earth. Hell no. The only ones they take from Earth is special people that got special DNA or genetics, like the crocodile. They don't come just grab just the regular crocodile. They get the special ones. Gustavo. If aliens are real, they won't come biologically. They would send machines, which is another interesting thing, right, Christ? And this is why I appreciate doing this activity with people who think, and they're not like already got that preconceived. Aliens ain't real. Aliens ain't real. Nobody's talking about aliens. If aliens ain't real in your universe, then you go somewhere and just they not be real wherever you want to be. Birds ain't real to other people. They over there. They ain't over here. The birds ain't real people. They over there. So you go, the aliens ain't real people over there. they would send machines. And that's what we do. We send machines. And so odds are they're probably just sending machines to do some experiments. Absolutely agree. And I think even Reagan tried to say that. Wasn't it Reagan? Wasn't it Reagan who said, I sometimes think that if people realize that they ain't alone on the planet, they don't need to be worried about the cuckoo. They need to be worried about the coup that we don't know that's probably up there, that they would all come together. They discover some sort of consciousness. They'd stop fighting each other over face diapers and lockdowns and start doing the right things and evolve some level of maturity. I think he said that. Hang on, let me get on over here. The presidents that showed up on those shows. Then they asked Obama. They asked him. They asked Trump. They asked Trump last year. I didn't see. Lovely. Hang on. I didn't know that they asked him. What'd he say? I missed this. Hang on. Can y'all see this? Nope, y'all can't see it. Oh, I gotta share it. Dang it. I'm gonna learn how to use this. Apparently they asked Trump. Well, he's not gonna say that they real because he ain't stupid. The man is a showman, narcissistic, rich, wealthy guy, brick, but he ain't gonna tell you something that's gonna put him at risk. All right, let's take a peek at this, see if this is interesting.
Months, U.S. Attorney John Durham has filed the first criminal charge in his investigation. The man that he charged, who has now pled guilty, was the primary.
Welcome back to our special Trump in Asia edition. I'm Tucker Carlson tonight. We're standing right now on the North Korean border. Our interview with the president didn't simply focus on foreign policy or the decay of American cities, though you could fill hours of programming on those topics. The federal government is being increasingly open about its decades-long investigation of UFOs. They have spent millions of dollars, and officials admit now they've seen many things they don't understand. We decided to ask the president about it. Here was his semi-cryptic answer. Watch.
You gave an interview the other day in which you said you've been briefed on unidentified flying objects. Are they real?
Well, I don't want to really get into it too much, but personally, I tend to doubt it. I mean, you have people that swear by it, right? And pilots have come in and they said, and these are pilots that are not pilots that are into that particular world, but we have had people saying that they've seen things. I'm not a believer, but, I guess anything's possible.
We spoke to a government official recently who said the U.S. government had wreckage from a UFO in a facility on an Air Force base. Are you familiar with that?
I haven't heard that, no. I haven't heard that. It has not been within government, has not been a big thing, but I've seen it. I've seen it on your show, but I've seen it. I don't assume it's correct, but, I have an open mind, Tucker.
No, you do, Mr. President. Thank you for that.
Nowadays, you can believe anything, right?
Nick Pope is a journalist. He once investigated UFO sightings for the British Ministry of Defense, and he joins us tonight. So, Nick, I thought that was an interesting answer. The president said he had been briefed, quote, I don't want to get into it, but he's skeptical that UFOs are real. What does that add up to, would you say?
Well, first of all, I think it's absolutely refreshing to get a straight answer from a president, a sitting president on this, without dodging the question, without making some humorous reference to a science fiction movie. So that was good to hear. I understand the skepticism. I think everyone that started off looking at this within government starts skeptical. But as you say, this reference to the briefing that he has is very interesting. And when he says he doesn't want to get into this, does that reflect just that he's personally not that interested, or maybe that he received some classified information that he's not able to share about all this?
Or they're denying the bare necessities of life to really stupid people who think that, or not stupid, ignorant people who think they're the only game in town. They're the most important thing that on the solar system and galaxies where there's more Earth-like planets, that grains of sand on all the beaches all over the Earth, that they're the only thing that can think. And they're the newest thing that can think. What if it just always is that? And to me, it always is. I think the kings and lords have always just kept Greek fire from you. They make a catapult. They don't show you how to make it. They made gas cars at first. They didn't show you how the gas engine worked. They figured out, could we blow people up, steal things from other people first? And if not, then okay, then they show it to you. They built fortresses. They didn't go around to the poor people in Ireland. When the first Irish kings built fortresses, did they go around to, hey, guess what, poor Irish people in what my ancestors were to kill? I was gonna call them a dress for a second. He said, hey, guess what, poor people and Braveheart people? Listen, we know how to make forts so you can be safe. This is how you make a fort. No, they didn't. They made forts and said, nah, we're going to kill you, shoot you, and we're going to run hide in the fort when you try to come. The kings have always done that. Anyway, they are so full of crap. The aliens are the privatized NGO developers, lots of secrets all around. Fear porn, holographic capability of government. And this is, thank you. This is why we're talking about Project Bluebeam, because we ain't doing this again. I'm not doing an alien lockdown. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know what y'all thinking about. They're not gonna be face diapers. It'll be something else stupid like the aliens. If you look at them, you'll burn or something. Like we gotta wear goggles. No, I'm not doing eye diaper. I'm sick of face diaper. I'm not doing eye and face diaper. Not doing this. So, but it always is that mystery. And that was my first presumption. The minute that the Pentagon tells you the last government to release their alien UFO files, they're going to tell you, yeah, this is aliens. That's how you know it's not damn aliens. It's Space Force. It's China Force and Russia Force. They're slowly releasing Greek fire to the public. Amen. That's why I do that with y'all. That's why I do this with y'all, because there's nothing to be scared of. There's nothing to be scared of. Spoken like a true Gemini. Okay, Christ, that means something. I don't mean nothing to me. I suck on the astrology stuff. I should have been dead a long time ago. We all should have been, Riley, but they don't want you dead. They want you alive and in fear. Everything is about fear. That's where their power comes from. Cuckoo, don't be worried. You just go ahead and, oh, Lord have mercy. Let me go back. The last person on this planet should ever be worried about, this woman is crazy. This woman should not be worried about this. You need to be worried if you around her and you get on her nerve. If y'all didn't watch Jonathan Close's live stream last night, my God, that woman is a thug. I've been telling y'all for a long time, but y'all don't listen. Courtney is a thug. That woman is dangerous because she's a mother. That's the problem. A mother will gut you. You piss a mother off? No, ain't no way. Ain't no dangerous fire, explosion, atom bomb like a woman scorned. And the mothers, just leave them alone. Don't piss no mothers off. They kill you and everybody in your house. They'll burn the house down and then stuff your drawers in the car and blow it up and walk away. Like it ain't nothing. Arrest me, damn it. It was in the movie. They did that. Somebody did that to what's his name? Martin. Not Martin. Yeah, Martin. What's his name? I forgot his name. Ran out in the middle of the street because, we think that Hollywood is okay. Like, yeah, Hollywood is okay. Like, no, Hollywood is made of killers too. His crony, just like they got the bare necessity. They lied to him like they lied to him. He ran in the middle of the street in his drawers or something with a gun like, they trying to kill me. Martin Lawrence. That's who it was. Martin Lawrence. Yeah, the job is to make people crazy. They make mothers crazy as hell. All right, I'm done. So yeah, you ain't got it. She's lying. She is not worried. She is not worried. Jupiter Project projects the Earth from asteroids and meteorites as long as we still have a chance. Okay, Nick Pope is a smart man. Yes, I think he is. My son called this AM the Cookievirus outbreak in the prison. He's incarcerated. What next? Ooh, Sandra, well, let me tell you something. Yeah, and this is why it is the Cookievirus. This is why it is the Cookievirus. I do think that somebody's releasing something, But so prisons, it reminds me of hospitals. Yes, and prisons also reminds me of elementary schools, but that's another discussion. The food sucks. The food in all of them sucks. They put sugar and the carcinogen. It's the cheapest food. They get the cheapest food possible for hospitals with that jelly and sugar, and we know that's part of the comorbidity. So hell, to me, that's a death camp. But they've always tested on inmates. They've always tested on poor people. So the idea, if somebody releases something, yeah, they're going to start with the military. They're going to start with prisons and hospitals. So to me, and nobody should be in these places anymore. If the Cookievirus was something they were trying to save lives with, they wouldn't have people in chains and shackles, children under the age of 26, children without frontal lobes, especially people who were there as children. They would release them and say, you know what? We suck. We're sorry. We created laws where you weren't even human yet. You didn't have a frontal lobe. We created a society where you couldn't have your bare necessities. So you did some things that anybody would probably do if they were in your situation. And we're going to let y'all out, And now the violent ones, you gotta trace them, and you can use contact tracing for that too. See, that's the funny. Ooh, now Sandra, you got me thinking. Ooh, these corrupt, dirty criminals. Oh, they just dirty. They could use contact tracing to keep people safe, but they're not. They're using contact tracing. They're only releasing this when there's billions and trillions of dollars that can be made from injecting people to create antigens from the human genome and a microbe. But once again, they're not there for us. They have no interest in us. They don't want to save us, protect us, and they're not worried about our sniffles. They create a hard society so people end up living lives that as survivors to do things that they can either you make it and they make money on you, you get a job in Wall Street and they make you work till you die as a slave, or you become a survivor and you do things that they call crimes that human beings with frontal lobes over 26 right and abuse those under 26 that don't even have frontal lobes that can make good decisions. To me, is criminal. That's why I say when the world is a human trafficking planet, hashtag save the children, I'm talking about everybody. Never a direct answer. They can't answer direct. I would do the same thing. If I was President Trump, I'd do the same thing. I asked you about President Gerard, are the aliens real? I say, Christ, I'd be like, you know what? First of all, why are you? That's a microaggression. Why are you coming up asking me these questions? And the 0.01% been flying that thing since the Foo Fighters. That's a micro. What you trying to get me killed, man? Turn the mic off. Turn the damn camera. Don't ask me stuff like. Ask me about healthcare. Ask me about some borders or something. Ask me about food, Cookievirus or something. Don't ask me about a piece of technology that could free every damn person on the planet with the free energy device that's flying around that Bob Lazar told everybody about. Hell no. Hell no. See, it's one thing to be on a plantation and fight with the guy holding the whip. Don't ever fight with the master. Unless it's everybody. No, hell no. I say the same thing. I don't know if it's Gemini, in my eye, apple of my eye, but you do not go against the people who own the oil industry and pharmaceutical industry. JFK got killed for less. JFK thought about doing something for people. They killed him. Martin Luther King thought about doing something decent. All right, anyway. So I wouldn't answer directly either. No Christ, not judging Trump, not judging Obama, Bush, none of them. I'd just be like, people too stupid. They still alligators fighting in pits and mud. Being starved by the people that got meat just beyond the camera because it looks good to watch everybody fight. Fox and Girardian make for a very strange coupling. Yes, and I'm not even going to touch the fact that that's Rebecca Costello, and all the news is fake. Doesn't matter where it's from. All the news is designed as confirmation bias mechanisms. That's all it is. They create these confirmation bias mechanisms. And they say black people watch this, Jewish people watch that, Christian people watch this, American people watch this, UK people watch this, and they just confirm everybody's bigoted biases. And so corporations can sell stuff. That's all it is. And they sell advertisements in between. So everybody tunes into the thing that confirms their bias. And in between, you got ads for pharmaceutical drugs and synthetic things, and corporations make a lot of money. To me, none of that's conspiracy. I think all of that is just money. To me, it's always just economics. All right. Let's let them finish this up. I'm gonna do some comments and we'll see where this goes. Nick Pope. I don't believe him neither.
We spoke to a credible, non-crazy U.S. government official who said categorically, flat out, the U.S. government has wreckage from a UFO. Didn't say it was extraterrestrial. It was an unidentified flying object, and the U.S. government has material from that aircraft, whatever it is. That's an amazing claim. How would the president not have heard that? Assuming it's true.
Hashtag not an amazing claim. They've said that before. Bob Lazar, thousands of other whistleblowers, Eisenhower, the Nazis, and who else has said that before? The Mahabharata said that, Ezekiel said that, Enoch said that, the Christian script, everybody said that. This is not new.
Well, I think, I think that's the big thing, assuming it's true. I mean, I would think that the president has probably asked the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, firstly, is there a threat here to the United States? And secondly... No, there was no threat to the Hopi Indians. There was no threat to the, who else said it? The Aborigines. There was no threat to the Greeks. They've all said it, never was a threat to them. It's not a threat to you. Right. Setting that question aside, what are we dealing with? I mean, is this our own tech? Is it Russia? Is it China? Or is it from somewhere further afield? I mean, he will have asked for all information held on this, and will be trying to figure out what to do. I mean, he has said himself, something feels a little bit different about all this, with the US Navy pilots and the radar operators now coming forward. So there is something different and important and big happening.
So what would you say, since you speak to a lot of people who are involved in this, not just in the professional UFO questioning world, which I think most of us have a right to be a little skeptical of, but of just, you know, ordinary pilots and people going about their business in government who have intersected with these stories or seen these objects themselves, what is the majority view about what these are? Russian, Chinese, American, or something else?
Well, I'm not sure there is a majority view. And even within government, and I've been here myself with the British Ministry of Defence, there were conflicting opinions. I mean, look, if the president would like more research and more briefing, I'm certainly happy to help with that. And I could probably round up a couple of other former intelligence officials from within the US administration who've looked at this. And we could certainly, I'm sure, you know, get some people who aren't afraid to think the unthinkable and ask those big what-if questions. But look, whatever happens with UFOs, this may happen on President Trump's watch. I mean, we may get, with the current radio telescopes, certainly with the next generation telescopes, we might get absolute confirmation that there's other civilizations out there. And therefore, this might happen on President Trump's watch. He'll be the one who has to make the announcement, and what a historic announcement that would be, my friend.
Nope, sorry, I'm done. Because he didn't have to. People hiding in their houses, taking showers on the toilet with face diapers because they're scared of oxygen. Which is what I think. This is why they release the information while this stuff is happening.
Americans, people of the world, we are not alone. So I'm glad to hear he's open-minded and thinking about this, because there has been an upsurge in these sightings, and who knows what the future will bring.
Nothing. The future's bringing nothing. Nothing. Just the staged alien invasion. Nothing's going to change. We haven't changed. It's like 2021. Nobody's changed. Not people still scared of oxygen and listen to the 0.01%. The left and got Trump out and think, we got freedom. No, ain't nothing changed. Nope, it's bare necessity still being kept from you. So ain't nothing going to change. What's going to happen? Nothing, because people aren't listening. They weren't listening 8,000 years ago when they said, you got these damn temples that don't nobody know who even built. It's all Space Force technology. He just said it was straight. He said it was a straight answer. Oh, yeah. Well, that's what he'll say because people trust him. They got that blind faith, so they believe him. Government concedes no power without demands, and ain't nobody demanding nothing. Everybody, the virus, the scary virus, you know. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna do comments. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh no! I want to finish. I want to finish the article. We didn't finish the article. All right, I'm done. No, move that. Get that. No, we ain't done with the article. That's what we didn't finish. I love it. To me, it actually makes a lot of sense. This is the first alien article I can really get down with. The fact that the watchers are there, because we got a book. It's in the Dead Sea Scrolls. It's in your Bible. They took it out because they didn't want you to think that somebody's watching you. They want you to think that the government's watching, and they are, but that they're the only one. Let me see. No, that's not it. Hang on. The rest of this. We have to discover consciousness. This is why I do. The only reason why I do this is because we need to grow the hell up. The aliens are seeking to understand the fabric of the universe while the humans are down here fighting each other over cuckoo viruses and face diapers and lockdowns and oil and lefts and rights and Americans and UKians. And so while we're doing dumb stuff, they're doing important stuff. And this is why they leave us here. And if we go up, they're going pew, 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 and shoot us down. All right. Ashed said cooperation agreement has been signed between species, including an underground base in the depths of Mars, where there are American astronauts and alien representatives. That doesn't surprise me at all. Gary McKinnon said that was true a long time ago with probably 100 other whistleblowers, that you got people on Mars, the moon, out in space doing what the hell they do. That doesn't surprise me one bit. You're just confirming what most of us already suspected, that you a liar, you're criminals, and you keep free energy from people that you probably got from Hitler in 1940 or Tesla. And then whether they found it from a craft or they figure out how to do something or tapped into the Akashic record, none of that doesn't mean anything. You are willing to let people die for your secret, for technology you want to keep secret, so you can go up there and get some minerals. Like I was looking at moon mining the other day. Anybody look at moon mining? They have pictures that show that there's actually mining activity on the moon. I don't think aliens mine the moon. I think that's us. Well, not us. It's the 0.01%. And they just do all this stuff. And it's being fed on the stupid population of the human race. We sit down here and we fight over dumb stuff, and they go up there, for profit. And it makes sense too. It's like back in slavery days when you were working hard on the plantation, you got your government with the whips and the people picking the cotton or rubber, whatever plantation you're on. Your master got to go on vacations. He got to go and find new minerals and tools, get on that boat, the Titanic, before the Titanic, enjoy his life while we stay here and slave away, and they go out and have fun. So that's possible too. Jinx, definitely. Hospital meals, they suck big time. They do. Jinx, I was going to finish the article. Finish the article, dummy. Finish the article. All right. So there's agreement between the U.S. government and the aliens. They signed a contract with us to do experiments here, he said. Yeah, but he's not the first one who said it. A whistleblower said that a long time ago, and that's why they grab people out of their bedrooms in the middle of the night to experiment on them. Not different than how Jive and Bowden's about to do for the stimulus. As above, so below. We're going to experiment on you, or you won't get food, or you won't get stimulus. Aliens, they don't have to level stimulus and food against you. They just come get you whenever they want to get you, like the crocodiles. Once again, they come down, take what they want, experiment it on it. And if it's an alien with some consciousness, they drop you off in your drawers close to your house or just naked, or put you back in your bed. If it's aliens, they don't really give two damns. It's just the crocodiles. There's water, throw that thing in the crocodile. You end up in Italy somewhere. Or they just throw you out the spaceship. And yeah, so that doesn't bother me. That doesn't surprise me. The U.S. is not a government. It is a corporation. It's an oligarchy. If they can get profit doing a deal with the Israelis, they will do that. They can get profit doing a deal with the banks, they'll do that. If they can profit from doing a deal with aliens, all they got to do is let a bunch of people be thrown out, ejected in space, and be tested on, and probes in their eyes and anuses. They'll do it. It's all about money. It's not a government. It is a corporation. And as long as people consent, they'll do more of it. Ashed added yesterday that President Donald Trump was aware of the extraterrestrial presence, and he had been on the verge of revealing information, but was asked not to in order to prevent mass hysteria. I think that that's true to a degree, but I don't think it's to prevent mass hysteria. It's to prevent you from having free energy, so you not having to go to work Monday. That's what it is. They want to keep the humans a slave plantation, while that 0.01% does whatever they're doing in space. Keep doing that with the aliens, or I don't know. Avoid the aliens, whatever they're doing up there. Process that, on the verge of revealing information. Nah, and the other thing is it still fits with that narrative that, I care about America. Corporations don't care about America, and the staff of the corporation doesn't care about America. They're doing a job for profit. So no. And so this feeds into this thing where it's like, Donald Trump loves America. He's trying to help make America great again. No, that's not what corporations do. All right, they have been waiting until today for humanity. Oh, today? As in 12/9, or like today, was it yesterday? They have been waiting until today for humanity to develop and reach a stage where we will understand in general what space and spaceships are. Yeah, Ashed said, referring to the Galactic Federation. That's interesting. I mean, what is that? Like humans from the future, consciousness, we manifest them. Are they actually ships, or is it just a free energy thing? And I don't think there's an alien spaceship. That makes no sense to me. It's just like if they're different civilizations at different levels and on that Kardashev scale, yeah, some of them might be manifested from, I guess, Capaxian type aliens from another planet. Some of them could be humans from the future coming back trying to help bring the planet forward. Maybe that's a standard thing in the universe. You in the future, before you go extinct, you figure out this Einstein time travel, who said it was a very real possibility, and we probably will figure it out in the future. That will go back and will, prevent destruction, prevent wars, or watch the wars. Right? So it could be the aliens, just like y'all think aliens coming to visit you. It's not. It's just y'all in the future coming back, trying to prevent disasters and fix DNA from being destroyed because you're keeping the people on statin drugs while they're eating sugar and Twinkies, and it's altering the human genome so they die in the year 2120. All right, the White House and Israeli officials did not immediately respond to NBC News' request for comment Sugu, a spokesperson for the Pentagon, declined to comment. Well, all right. Doesn't matter. We already know what's going on. A spokesman for NASA said one of the agency's key goal was to search for life in the universe, but that it had yet to find signs of, right, because it's NASA, never a straight answer. And the role of all these departments is controlled opposition. Right? You got that Invention Security Act of 1951, if I didn't mess the date up, to keep technology from you. So no, they're not looking for aliens. They already know. You got half a brain in your head and you know what the ecosystem is. You know it's life all out there, just like it's life all down here. And there's nothing special about that. It's nothing scary about that. You are part of an ecosystem. Aliens don't exist. It's you, dumb monkey. Either you're evolving or you're not. Although we have to find signs of extraterrestrial life, NASA's exploring the solar system and beyond to help us answer the fundamental questions, including whether or not we're alone in the universe. All right, they never told us truth, so even if they found it, they wouldn't tell us a damn thing. It shed ID, because remember the time they found it? Was that the Viking? They found it, and the scientists like, yes, we did the test. We found biology, bacteria. It was on the moon or Mars or something. And NASA said, no, we're going to change the test standards. Nope, we didn't find it. Nope, that's not life. I don't know what that is. That's some dust, talcum powder. I don't even, it's boogers, it's some viruses. It's the dried stuff. All right, I'm done. I think that's the end of the article anyway. No, it's not. All right, well, you know. All right, I'm done. I can't, I only got so much energy. I just ran out of energy. I'm going to do comments. I'm going to get out of here. I like stuff like this, but also, you know, once again, they release things at certain times for certain reasons, and those reasons are always beyond us. All we can do is look back in history, use some common sense, and process what is really going on. At the end of the day, if you're willing for people to starve, your citizens to starve and die, and you would consider war essential work, but feeding your people in your own country ain't essential work, I don't really give two damns what you got to say. I know that you are covering things up, and I'm all for an open source society. Open source society, no secrets in government or corporations. Until you get that, you can just get the bird from me. All right, Christ Henderson, prison pizza is the bomb. I'm not even sure why you find pride in knowing that. I told you women crazy. Y'all listen to me. Anyway, men crazy too. Everybody crazy. Yeah, Martians and Venusians and all the planets in between. It's all just a bunch of crazy monkeys on the planet killing each other like alligators. Why do I have a suspicious feeling when I hear the phrase prison pizza? Because of something in the pizza. They experiment on people in prisons. That's why they're there. They're the black people. That's what they are. They're the slaves, right? They're the bottom of the rung. And until we grow the F up and realize that they break kids to put them in there to make them commissary slaves, experiment on them with pharmaceutical companies and make them vicious for money, and we figure that out. We're just a low vibing creature. But oh, Lord, goodness gracious, y'all still on prison pizza? Imagine a local pizza chain branded as prison pizza. People would buy it. I can imagine that, Bofon. They'd buy it and they'd be happy to buy it. Fear is their food. Yep, you can't be scared, Jonathan. You could get them with the books, John. Get them with the philosophy. You cannot be. Every decision made in fear is a stupid decision. If you got a face diaper hiding in your house in fear, you need to read the cholesterol myth. If you think aliens are invading, and they ain't never invaded. Nobody wrote a book about alien invasion. It's never happened. It's like Cookievirus pandemic. That none of them have happened without government help. They help all of them. The empire always helps spread disease. That's how they grow the empire, on fear. And nobody wants to talk about it. No, Jasmine, they don't, because they're scared hiding in the houses. My son is pretty healthy. He's doing well, even though he is tested positive. And that's good to hear. I'm glad to hear. He's got good genetics, Sandra, and a good mother. And I'm sure he's eating the right things in there and not eating the things that the hospital sends to the prisons to eat. Let me see. Vax were tested in India, Africa. Gates, they know how to call the planet. Gates decade of vax. Yeah, David. And I think that you need to let the people with the descent that closest came from Africa. Everybody came from Africa, best that I know. But the people with recent descent, they need to think about this, because those are the people that Jive and Bowden's writing them systemically geneticist laws against. I don't say racist, I say geneticist, right? Because they're targeting impoverished communities and they're not going to feed them unless they can experiment on them. And so it's interesting. So if what they're saying is right, and he did a search in the database for the Cookievirus genes, and they're only testing if you're human or if you got a certain microbes genetics in you that has nothing to do with cuckoo, then it means something else is in there. And so it goes along with my theory, David. I think it either is just grape juice. It's a useless test because they know if they mess up, they'll never get the full adult vaccine schedule and not make trillions of dollars. It's just nothing. And they're going to let a lot of people die coming out the house with cardiovascular disease. Or there's something else in there that nobody really is talking about from that DARPA experiments and the connections between Moderna and DARPA. Who knows? Who knows? I know I ain't gonna get it. I'm choosing the Civil War option. Say, what's yours say? Civil War. I'm good with that. But I'm gonna live free. You're never gonna put nothing in my body. All a big lie, such a mess. It is a big lie, Christina. It is such a mess. I mean, it is the tourist's fault. Okay, well, everybody needs somebody to blame, Riley. Parents and gooberment are what ruin children. Amen, amen. I feel like I'm in church. Keeping up with the Joneses is violent and exhausting. Yes, Miss Tree, that's why they teach it. Because if you can try to get people to keep up with the Joneses, you can make planets full of societies of alligators that eat each other and step on kids' heads to eat, biting each other's foots and legs. That's why alligators don't all have foots and legs, because they biting each other's foots and legs off. That's exactly what they do to the human race, and it starts at preschool. Actually starts with the parents when their kids are born and they break them and start giving them their problems. All right, bastards. Yes, they are. And hopefully one day Jonathan will teach them like that. Obama's family was threatened. He fell right in line. #snap. Oh, Scott, brother. Ooh. Well, two things. Well, one, that goes along with one of my theories. And two, you look a hell of a lot like the brother from Breaking Bad. Do you sell drugs? Do you do any of that? What's his name? Oh man, no, I'm saying you look good, brother. Good for a man. Look like good, good looking man and everything. A lot of women around here appreciate that. What is his name from Breaking Bad? He had a German name. What's his name? All right, that's off topic. I'm sorry. My mind does that, people. Obama, well, right. So I think, Scott, I think when you are president, they have no way of scaring the hell out of you and getting you to turn against everybody. No, I know his name is Walters, whoever posted that. No, what's his Heisen Flickelfack? What's his name? He had a German name. And I know Jonathan knows. People watch the show. There you go, Heisenberg. Oh man, I'm gonna watch Breaking Bad again. The world don't come to an end. I gotta watch. If you haven't watched Breaking Bad, watch. Great show. But Heisenberg historically is somebody, got some meaning. If you look up Jonathan Close, he'll tell you who he is. Yeah, right. So, I think, Scott, I think when you become the president of the United States, incorporated, colonize the world, destroy everybody, kill people, destroy poor people, and make people fight each other for races and dumb stuff and colonize, I think that they don't have any other way to scare you. Like some people think they make you clones. I don't think they do that, Scott. I think they just take you in. Who said this? I think it was Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock or somebody. They just take you and they sit you down in the White House, and you sit down in the White House like, yeah, I'm the president. Damn it, shoot, put my dangling down. Damn it, I'm the HNIC around here. You think you big stuff, right? And I think everybody just leave the room and the alien beams in like, and I think that's it. I don't think they threaten families no more. I don't think they have to. I think that the alien just comes in and like, hi. And Trump would just be like, yeah, what you want? What you want me to do? Well, you can do this, that. You can't do this. You can't do that. And then they fly away and they're gone. Like the aliens, I don't think they care. I think that the Rothschilds and Rockefellers care. I think that maybe they are in league with these people. But I don't think they have to threaten anybody's family. But if we want to take it to the practical level, I take it to the alien level, Scott. I like stuff like that. I would agree. Right? That's how the mob has always worked. It's how cults have always worked. It's how gangs work, as above, so below. We know the corporations will do anything for profit. And they got the NSA. That's another theory I have, Scott, is that the NSA knows every damn thing. They got everything. And they're not even the NSA. The NSA is the organization they let us know about. Somebody I posted a while ago that there are a dozen acronym agencies that work for United States Incorporated that we don't even know about. They know everything. They listen to everything. And if they know everything about everybody in Scott White's family, there ain't a damn thing Scott White going to do in office if he's elected. And I think that's how they control everybody. But the Senate, Congress, Supreme Court, everybody. if you know, because it's so let's say it's not the aliens, and you get in office, Scott White is the President White, which is really funny. I can make some jokes. I won't, because people still they believe in the race stuff, so I'm not even gonna mess with that. I'm sorry, it's funny to me. You're in the big White House, President White. If that's your real name. So you get in the office and they sit you down and just say, hey, look, brother, we know everything about 1,000 people in your family. Literally everybody you went to high school with, grade school with, college with, and everybody in your direct family, all criminals. We got them all saying criminal things in recorded phone conversations, television conversations, and we're going to put them all in prison if you don't do what we say. And there's no question you'll do it. Yeah, of course you'll do it. People want to put your kids in prison if you don't do it. And so just at a practical level, even without aliens, that makes sense to me. And so this is why presidents all do the same damn thing. Nothing changes president to president. That's why I really don't care about the electoral something's happening in Pennsylvania today. They still believe in my slavery, so I'm not interested. Where have the birds gone? Had about 20, now down to 3. Well, I'm sure they killed them with the geoengineering weapons, Verna. I'm sure that the 4+1G has something to do with it. It's damn snowing outside. It's cold as hell. And birds got stressed too. They down here and they keep the bare necessities from the birds. Everybody's spraying glyphosate. People still, you go to Home Depot, they got all these piles of, what is that stuff? The neonics and stuff. It's killing off the insects. And the one insects it doesn't kill off, it changes their DNA. They carry around the chemicals, the birds eat them, so the birds die too. We destroy our ecosystem in every way. If we don't live in sync with nature, we're gonna die. And that's why the aliens ain't coming here. And that's what the article said. Until people grow the F up, the aliens gonna stay in the book of the watchers. They're gonna sit back and just watch us die. All right, psychopaths play every side. Yes, they do. Everything is controlled opposition, Scott. That's why I don't do politics. I don't do races. I don't do religions. I don't do none of it. My blind following is for no one. My energy is separate. Aliens, please listen to that and come get me. I'm not with these people. I love them to death, but I'm not with them. I'm involved in consciousness. I'm not in their little conflicts. I sell y'all out in a minute. I do. I love y'all to death. I sell every last one of y'all out in a minute. The aliens come. Like, Gerard, make sure you get tickets and tell them to come get me too. Like, no, Coco can stay right there. Like, cause she crazy too. Y'all might not want to take her. No, I try to tell them to come get some of y'all. I do the best of that, but I'm not gonna ruin my chances. That's all I'm saying. Like, yeah, well, Gerard, the alien beams in my room. We think that you have come forward enough in consciousness, and we're gonna take you with us. I'm not on that. Hey, it's somebody named Moon as, and you might want to. I'm just gonna get on the ship. I'm gonna get on the ship. After we get out of orbit, then I'll be like, you know what? There's some people back there, Scott White, Moonaz, and Christine, and Rachel, Riley, and a whole bunch of them. I think they're moving forward in consciousness too. I don't think they believe in war and colonization, human sex trafficking, and politics and government. I think that they're moving forward and not giving their energy over to dark creatures and dark concepts like control and colonization. So anyway, hey, good morning, Moonaz. Grand rising it is. I've been noticing that too. All right, Heidi, you noticing? None crazy. Everybody crazy. Me, okay. Y'all having conversations with yourselves. Hey, with somebody else. Honest, non-crazy government officials. They don't exist. Probably more rare than UFOs. See, and this is the deep things, and this is why you need to have a couple deep friends who just say things like that and just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Only a psychopath would want to be in government. That's it. That's why I don't have a favorite. I'm just like psycho. Not gonna free me. Gonna keep the bare necessities for my kids. Keep the bare necessities. Work with the 1%. Work with okay, done. Psychos, all of them. Non-crazy U.S. officials. That's all they are. That's all they are. And it's not their fault. We consent to. We agree with it. We go along with it. We haven't stopped doing that. Remember, as kids, there were huge flocks of birds everywhere. Yes, I do remember that, Christ. But there still are around me. It's a place called Conowingo Dam, not too far from here. I go down there and watch all the geese and birds and the vultures. They all come together. But that's the only place. Now I'll see the geese flocking in V formation. We're poisoning the planet. We're destroying the ecosystems just like we're destroying our bodies, which is weird because the people who fight for the birds like ecosystem, protect the earth, protect Mother Gaia. They're the ones hiding in face diapers in the house eating Twinkies. That's the left. The left is supposed to be the ones for the ecosystem, and they're all for the ecosystem to the big corporations and statin drug sellers and the people with the vaccines that want to sell them. Tell them, nah, ecosystems are bad inside of you. Ecosystems, let's save the planet, but keep destroying your body until we cure you. You know, so that's why I just laugh at it, because I just see controlled opposition on all sides. What Brother White said a minute ago up there, which is just, it's all a psychopathic system, people. It's all a psychopathic system. All right. Yes, we're everywhere. Microwaves and poisons have affected birds also. Absolutely. All that technology, David. Absolutely. It's not a crazy thing. I think there are only degrees of crazy as part of the present abnormal. I agree with that as well, Matthew. FF dollar. What does that mean? That's another cuss word. I don't really cuss, so I don't know. FF dollar something. They've discovered new elements since they added to the periodic table over the last several. Yes, they have, Miss Tree. And the most important, what is the Bob Lazar one? Element 115, the most important one. He told us back in the 80s, they got UFOs. They got them from ancient sites and crash ships. And either way, they got these things and they're flying them around. They can't figure them out. And they finally figured it out. Now, your Pentagon told you that, and it's on television. They got this stuff. They've always had this stuff, and they've always kept it from you. And the fact that he mentioned element 115 back in the damn 80s, and now it appears on the chart today, then it's obvious he worked with a propulsion system that said that you ain't got to go to work and do the TPS reports. That's the most important thing. And that women in Africa got to walk freaking 10 miles. What is that statistic? Because I always mess it up. Like 60% of the world's women have to walk 5 to 7. And they got to walk a couple miles to get water, and all you got to do is turn on your spigot. See, people who hate aliens, they hate women. That's the people who don't want to release free energy to the world. It's just woman hate. It's a woman hate cult. It's a woman hate cult. So that's my gaslighting for the day. Did he just say Führer of fear? I don't know what he said, but that's a word that's German, and it kind of looks like one of them words that you post on the internet. You go to Facebook, just sheesh, yes. When I tell people that aliens exist, they usually tell me I'm crazy when they believe a book that was written by man. Yes, and they vote for government too, which is funny to me, Riley. It's like, yeah, aliens don't exist. Yeah, but you think your government's helping you. Your government, that won't even give slaves get health care. You can't even get health care, but you want me to vote? You crazy as hell. Nope, I watch alien videos all day. I ain't got time for that stuff. Hey, Angela Wellborn, aliens ain't never done nothing to me. They ain't never done nothing to me. But government, they'd shoot. You say the wrong thing, put me in prison, shoot me, kill me, and they make me slave for my entire life. Hell no. I will. You know what? If I could turn the society of aliens, I'd do that in a minute, Riley. If I could just say, you know what, I'm done. We're going to worship the aliens. I worship the aliens while people worship the government. I trust aliens a hell of a lot more than government, because look at what they've done. Look at what you've done. The whole planet got spilled milk everywhere. And it's like, did I do that? You know, where's Urkel at? Did I do that? Yeah, you did that. You know, did they do that? And people out there voting. Did they do that? Yeah, they did that. They did all of that. All that human sex trafficking comes from the war-torn environments, destroyed, killed, murdered, colonized people. And now we got to build a wall. No, they did that. That's why people coming here. Yes, they did that. And you still voting for consenting, paying taxes. No, I'm not a protest person. I know yesterday we did a good video. I let people talk. You know, I'm not. What do I know? The hell do I know? But people say, hey, we got to get out in the streets. Got the protest. You know, y'all know me. I've said it many times. I ain't getting no damn street. First of all, it's snowing out there. I'm looking at the damn snow right now. You ain't getting me nowhere. That's number one. When people want to, at a principle level, go back to being sovereign human beings, then you got my support. Then you will see me in the street. You want to get in the street, fight the left, fight the right, fight the lockdown, fight the face diaper, fight Iran, fight Americans. Yeah. The minute you say, you know what, everybody needs to be free. They got the damn free energy. Everybody can be free. Then you got me. When you get half a clue, then I'll be in the street. Until then, to me, it's just a bunch of noise. I don't do noise. I got alien videos to watch, ancient archaeology lectures to pay attention to, and notes to take. All right, British Ministry of Defense. Well, that settles it. I'm sure they're legit and honest. Exactly. And this is the whole point, right? Everything is controlled opposition. When they weren't telling us aliens was hot, it was hot, molly. But the minute that they said, yeah, well, this is what's really going on. Like, yeah, you're not going to tell us the truth. You're going to use that to spin it the way you want to. It's important to accept aliens exist, and it's also important to accept they ain't coming here. They don't care nothing about us. Hey, good morning, Matthew. Let me do comments and I'm going to go. Hey, Angela. Deprive oxygen and cancers rise. Yep, which is why they deprive the oxygen. That's why they got sugar in the food. Something about sugar creates these areas in our bodies that create these what is it, a shift in pH and anaerobic areas creates disease and everything. And they're like, oh, the Cookievirus did it. Nature's trying to kill you. We're going to save you with some vaccinations. Like, no, thank you. I'm good. Just go back to eating healthy. If you eat human food, you'll have a human immune system for the human ecosystem, and you ain't got to worry about stuff. And you could be like me, swimming in doo-doo like we did when we were kids, having booger fights. We used to have booger fights in class, spit balls when you liked a girl. If you like Christine Davis Takis, I'd get a little piece of paper and I'd roll it up, put it in my mouth, get them viruses and exosomes and boogers and bacteria all on them, and put it in a straw and hit her in the back of the head. And that's why most of us are single now. As kids, we didn't know women. They just want to be talked to. You know, we get that piece of paper. I love Christine on a sheet of paper, ball the piece of paper up and hit her in the back of the head. And that construction paper too. That stuff will hurt. Men, but like yesterday with the skateboard and the boy about to go down the ramp. That's why boys need parents. Anyway, insert the New World Order to save us from aliens. Exactly. Right. That is why I do this. I love it, Christine. Yes, right. Like the New World Order that's killing everybody, going to save everybody for some aliens. Exactly. Simple points. Very simple, logical points. All right. You cannot listen with your ears and eyes. Wait a minute. You cannot listen without ears and eyes to see. Yes. Because that's all they do, David. They listen. You understand what David is saying? You have ears, you have eyes, you have common sense, you have logic, and you have the ability to do your own damn research. If you trust me, you're a fool. If you trust David, you're a fool. If you trust CNBC, ABC, CBS, or your government, you are just the most ignorant person that is walking on the planet. You look outside and you tell me if you see the things that you see on the idiot box. And if you do, okay, then maybe it's telling you the truth. But you got to think for yourself, but also use history too. Like I like reason, David. I like to reason through things, as above, so below, as in the past, so right now. If it didn't happen in the past, it probably ain't happening right now. And if it's happening down here, it's probably happening up there as well. Are we the baddies? Hell yes. No, we ain't bad, Matthew. We the worst. The bad kid was the one they put in the back of the class with the dunce hats, look in the corner and stuff. You know, the teacher hit him with erasers and stuff. I grew up at a time where teachers, they could spank you and they could hit you with erasers. well, not erasers and the chalkboard thing. Teacher got me once. I had an afro. Who said that? Matthew. I had a little fro, half fro. It wasn't like a real fro. It was like a half fro. It was like a small one. And the teacher, I talk now like I talked then, but I didn't have coffee. And the teacher just decided I wouldn't stop talking. Took that the chalkboard eraser like. And I didn't watch it because I was there. My friend saw it like a big puff of white smoke. But in the mirror, I saw my half row had like a spot, but it was like all kind of white chalk and stuff. And I couldn't even tell on her. I couldn't even tell my dad because he'd hit me. He'd have hit me with a belt. Anyway, we are the baddies. We killed a good guy, so obviously we're not the good guy. All right, I didn't do that. Yep, that's what they always say, Riley. Oh, I didn't do that. Yep, not me. We didn't do that. Yep, we did that. We colonized the world. We blew things up and we hide free energy from people. Earth, let me see. What is it? Earth getting ready for the alien invasion. We must unite psychopaths. Exactly. Well, this is what's coming next, Jennifer. We knew this. The whistleblower told us about Operation Blue Beam a long time. They scared everybody in the house with a Cookievirus. Now people are waking up on that. The next thing is going to be the alien invasion. Gerard, you were attacking us with truth bombs. Well, thank you, Jack Christine. I'm not telling the truth. I'm just telling you what smart people say. And it makes sense to me. Luciferian pedivores, and Indo New World Order. That's it. Nobody should be cheering these globalists. You're crazy as hell if you are. I like to imagine a planet made of necks that are constantly gulping. Riley, smoke less crackabyss. Why does the moon look opaque during the day? That is a little creepy. Doesn't that have to do with gravity or something where like light bends around gravity structures or something like that? I don't know, maybe. Let me see. Naivety kills every single day, Scott White. Every day. Gullible adults, not in children. I'm fine with naive children. I'm fine with gullible children. The problem is gullible adults. They murder more than malaria. Right? When you go along with people you cannot trust, corporations you cannot trust, who doing things, who've always done things you can't trust, your naivety kills. Christ Henderson's, that's racist. Yep, somebody's racist. Somebody's always racist. Why? Because it gets people emotional, on a fight to fight. I grew up at a time nobody cared. We had across the boards, nobody gave a damn about any of this stuff. The LGBTQ, nobody cared about that. Nobody did. Boy George came on, you driving your car, they did comma, chameleon. We coming and going. And that's probably nasty as hell, but we coming and go. Comma, chameleon. You know, ain't nobody cared. We got down with that stuff, you know? Shoot, we knew Michael, what's his name? Michael George Michael. We knew. Stop it. We knew. We knew a long time ago. You know, Grace Jones. We knew. Nobody cared. Like, you funny, you're artist. You know, you got music and stuff, and then the television makes you care. Once again, naive and gullibility, right? They make you care about things to control you. All right, drop your drawers down. Yes, Scott, because they always trying to make us squeal like a piggy. We are literally on Brokeback Mountain Earth. What is this? Braun something? I'm going to skip some comments. I got to hurry it down out of here. Pitched out of the mothership like Les Nessman dropping turkeys. Humans can't fly. Yeah. Oh, you mean the abductees? Yep. Most abductees don't come back. They take them and they just like us. It's like the crocodiles in nature and the apes and the squirrels and the mice and all of that. Their relatives, when they get abducted by us, we don't never return. We put them in laboratories and we just keep like using them over and over, like that little poor Caucasian kid whose DNA is what, M7356 or something that's inside everybody's vaccine. That poor child wasn't even born, didn't even get a name, and everybody's like thriving like cannibals off of his DNA. We experiment on people the same way they do. It's no big deal. It's just we need to grow up where they're going to keep experimenting. Coming together, uniting is how we make it. Let me see. Drawers with the skid marks. Because, yeah, David, that happens. And people doing that right now. They should not do it based on anything the 0.01% says. That's what transhuman BS is all about, shutting down. Yep. When you get behind them, you do what they say, and they're going to make you a cyborg. No question about that. All right, well, I got to get going. So this is Gerard. Oh, was that YouTube? No, where's that? Yeah, YouTube. Walter White. That was his name. Heisenberg. All right, I had to get going. This is Gerard. Appreciate y'all hanging in. What is this? For real, in order to enter the smallest political arena, you must come with at least $250,000, own a business property or more. Right, Miss Tree? And they all leave millionaires. And that should tell everybody all they need to know about the cuckoo political system, because it ain't just the virus is cuckoo. The cuckoo political system is cuckoo too. Please stop cuckooing less. We got real work to do. I'd rather be with the aliens and people right. So, Joe, I'm with you. Just let me have some oxygen. Don't take me up in space and don't take my ecosystem. Bring the viruses, the bacteria, and all the other stuff that I need, some exosomes. Bring all of that with us. I get on the ship and I get out of here. All right. That's right. You seem to be high today. You must be in a good meadow. Nah, you know, I'm in a good time, Christine. A lot of things being revealed. And I'm quite excited about the idea that the two fragments that they hadn't tested and told everybody to be scared and test, and that all the tests is telling you that you might actually have some human DNA in you somewhere and a microbe that ain't got nothing to do with the cuckoo virus. Anyway, I did go and love y'all to death. I'm out. This is Gerard. Bye-bye.
Break the chains that bind me, 'cause I wanna break the chains that bind you. Do you wanna set the world free, have perfect harmony? Isn't it time for that? Do you wanna free, boom, 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 free the people? Do you wanna free, boom, 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 free the people from the bottom to the top? Make my wanna let go of the prisoners? See everyone happy. We can have this and more if we open up the doors. Well, what do you think about that? Do you wanna free, boom, boom, free the people? Do you wanna free, boom, boom, free the people and Mother Nature too? Close down all the zoos. Do you wanna boom, 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 boom? Do you wanna boom, 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 boom? Do you wanna free, boom, boom, free the people? Do you wanna free, boom, 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 free the people from the bottom to the top?